What if I told you the most advanced air rifles in the world aren't even found on the top-selling charts? Why are elite shooters paying thousands of dollars for these guns? Stick around, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the top FX Airguns that are rewriting the rules of precision shooting in the US, and the one rifle that might just blow your mind. FX Airguns, founded in Sweden by Fredrik Axelsson in 1999, has quietly become a global titan in the high-end PCP airgun world. Known for obsessive precision, cutting-edge innovation, and modular design, their rifles dominate in competitions, even though you rarely see them on mainstream bestseller lists. But why? In this video, we'll explore the FX strategy, reveal their most revered rifles, including the FX Impact, Maverick, Crown Mark II, and the futuristic Panthera, and show why their market approach is as unique as their engineering. Here's the paradox. FX Airguns dominates elite shooting events and tech innovation, but doesn't even appear in the top 10 most sold air rifles in the US according to Hard Air magazine or Pyramid Air's annual reports. Why? Because FX isn't trying to sell to everyone. Their rifles aren't toys, they're tools for serious shooters, hunters, and precision sportsmen. They don't compete on price, they compete on performance. Their strategy is clear: low unit volume, high product value. And they've targeted the most important battleground, the United States, which accounts for half of the global airgun market. If you want to win in PCP rifles, you win in America. What sets FX apart is innovation, and not just for show. They pioneered the AMP regulator for ultra-consistent pressure control. They designed the smooth twist X-barrel system that lets you swap liners and calibers like building a sniper rifle in a video game. Think of it this way: while most airgun makers offer a one-size-fits-all product, FX gives you a platform to evolve, like a custom race car you tune for every track. Every rifle is modular, every component is customizable, every shot is about control, and that's not just engineering, it's strategy, because when you offer precision at this level, you create a fan base that won't settle for anything less. Let's start with the crown jewel, the FX Impact M3 and M4. This isn't just a rifle, it's the benchmark of airgun innovation. Engineered for versatility, the Impact can handle any projectile, caliber, or shooting style. Want to hunt, compete, tinker, tune? The Impact lets you do it all. You get features like a quick-set trigger you can fine-tune for hunting or match play, a brass core amp regulator for pressure consistency, a new ergonomic FX grip and extended dovetail rail, and a redesigned high-capacity magazine for smooth cycling, even with heavy slugs. In the 2021 Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, FX shooters using the Impact won 19 of 29 events, racking up nearly $50,000 in prizes. You'll need to replace O-rings. You'll need to tune. But for many, that's exactly the appeal. It's not just a rifle, it's a mechanical playground for serious enthusiasts. Now, meet the FX Maverick, the workhorse with brains. Designed for shooters who want impact-level performance at a slightly lower price point, the Maverick is no compromise. Its standout feature? A dual externally adjustable amp regulator system, and the largest plenum FX has ever built. That means incredible consistency, even when shooting heavy slugs. Think of it like twin turbocharging an engine. One regulator stabilizes the pressure, and the second fine-tunes it for ultra-smooth energy delivery. Result? Groupings that shock even experienced shooters. Tight at 100 yards, day in and day out. And like most FX rifles, it's fully modular. You can switch calibers, tweak power, and make it your own. Some users complain about the safety's awkward position, especially for left-handed shooters. But most agree it's a beast in its class. Tunable, powerful, and insanely fun to shoot. Accuracy, elegant, deadly, legendary. The FX Crown mkII is where traditional aesthetics meet modern precision engineering. Want to switch calibers? Done. Need to fine-tune for a specific slug? Easy. With its interchangeable barrel liners, power wheels, and external adjustments, the Crown mkII is basically a precision lab wrapped in a walnut stock. Hunters report one-hole groups at 70 yards and successful squirrel shots beyond 85. That's not just accuracy, that's confidence. You also get a match-grade trigger, buttery and crisp, a high-capacity magazine, and a stock that feels like it was carved for royalty. Some say it's delicate, and a drop could be disastrous. But for most shooters, the Crown MK2 is the ultimate blend of refinement and firepower. If the FX lineup were a video game, the Dreamline would be the starter rifle that unlocks the full FX universe. This is FX's most affordable high-end PCP, and it's designed for one thing: modularity without compromise. You can choose from wood, synthetic, or tactical stocks, bullpup or classic, change calibers, add power kits. It's not just a rifle, it's a platform. Shooters report laser accuracy with JSB pellets at 50 yards, grouping in single holes. The trigger? Silky smooth. The bolt action? Refined. The price? Surprisingly reasonable for what it offers. There are quirks. The gauge is in a weird spot. You may need to point the rifle toward yourself to read it, which is never good. And it uses a fill probe instead of a quick connect, which annoys many. But if you want to step into the FX world without maxing your budget, Dreamline is the way. If the FX Crown is the king of elegance, the FX Panthera is the futuristic assassin of the shooting world. Built specifically for long-range slug shooting, this rifle is... The Panthera's dynamic block allows massive airflow with high precision. Its dynamic plenum, which wraps around the barrel, stiffens the entire platform for dead-on repeatability, even with slugs over 13 millimeters long. And yes, it comes with quick-tune tech, the same found in the Impact M3. This beast can push 40-grain slugs at over 1,000 feet per second, delivering devastating terminal energy at insane ranges. You also get a 14.75-inch ARCA rail for benchrest precision, multiple M-LOK sections for weights, bipods, or lasers, and a purebred competition stock that screams business. It's not cheap, it's not beginner-friendly. But for serious PRS shooters or extreme range hunters, the Panthera is surgical. Enter the FX King, a rifle built not just for the bench, but for the backcountry. This is FX's ultimate hunting platform, combining raw power, adjustability, and rugged beauty. It shares its core with the Panthera and FX Dynamic, but adds a hunting soul. Offered in highly adjustable laminated GRS stocks, or in a synthetic configuration for the rough stuff, the King is all about fit, feel, and power. With QuickTune, you get repeatable hammer tension adjustments. The angled dual gauges let you monitor both bottle and regulator pressure in real time. Precision? Check. Power? With a 35 caliber barrel, it can deliver over 170 foot-pounds of energy, enough for medium and even large game. Drawback? To adjust the regulator, you'll need to remove the stock. Minor hassle, but most users say the performance is more than worth it. At this point, you might be wondering, if FX rifles are this good, why aren't they everywhere? Simple, because they're not built for everyone. FX rifles cost anywhere from $1,000 to over $2,500. That's not entry level, that's elite territory. Cheaper Springers and CO2 guns flood the top of the sales charts because they sell in bulk to beginners, plinkers, or casual users. FX rifles sell to sharpshooters, hunters, and tech-savvy tinkerers. But here's the thing, FX dominates where it matters most. On the competition podiums, in enthusiast communities, and in the hands of those who demand perfection. The value isn't just in the specs, it's in what these rifles let you do. Customize, compete, hunt, master. And that can't be mass-produced. So what have we seen today? We've unpacked the FX strategy, a brand that's not chasing mass sales, but mastery of performance. We've explored rifles like the Impact M3 and M4, the Maverick, the Crown Mark II, the Dreamline, and the Panthera. Each engineered not for everyone, but for those who demand everything. These are not just air rifles, they are precision instruments, trusted by champions, tuned by fanatics, and built by a company that refuses to compromise.
FX doesn't need to be in the top 10 most sold, because when it comes to respect, results, and reputation, they're already #1 in the minds of serious shooters. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of elite PCP rifles, hit like, smash that subscribe button, and drop a comment which FX rifle would you pick, or which one do you already own? And don't miss our next video, where we compare FX versus Daystate, two titans head-to-head. Thanks for watching, and remember, precision isn't a luxury, it's a choice.